Hello, beautiful Metaverse family pack. Peace. So anyway, there's this verse in the sacred Judeo-Christian scriptures which says, "Blessed, that is happy, are those who are merciful, for they shall be shown mercy." That means when you let other people off the hook, you'll be let off the hook. So when someone else does something wrong to you, if you let it go, then they'll let it go against you when you do something wrong. Now, while this verse is very true, and it's something I definitely recommend that you follow in your life, I want to give my own personal testimony about how, although I was obeying this verse, I wasn't doing it because I really cared about being merciful. I was doing it because I was so scared. When I was a child, I did lots of wrong things. And when I grew up, these things started to haunt me in my head. And they call it overthinking because you worry too much about things. But anyway, so as a result, I was walking around on eggshells, trying not to upset anyone, trying not to be too loud or to be myself or to say anything. If anyone did anything wrong, then I think, blessed are the merciful, for then I will be shown mercy. And the problem was that I wasn't remembering Jesus, because Jesus said ultimately he's the one who's merciful to us. So we trust him. We trust him when we get that finger pointed at us, saying, naughty person, you did that, you did that, you deserve to go rot in hell, you deserve to be on the front of the newspapers, being shamed for all you've done, you deserve to go to jail. So instead of being scared and thinking, I'm not going to stand up for myself, I'm not going to stand up for what I believe in, I'm not going to be myself, I'm just going to be scared and let anyone walk all over me, we need to trust in Jesus. If we trust in Jesus, then he is the one who fights for us. He fights for us in heaven, he talks to God for us, and he fights for us on earth. We call him an advocate. Just think about if you're in a law room, in a courtroom, and you've got a lawyer who's fighting your case. The most strictest, most savage Hollywood lawyer that you can think of. That's like Jesus. He fights your case. So when you see the news and you see all these lovely celebrities on the front of the pages having their whole lives exposed, whether it's true or not, before you point the finger, remember that you yourself have done wrong things. But before you point the finger at them, and before you point the finger at yourself, just remember Jesus, okay? He's the one who makes everything right. He's merciful to us, and even when we aren't merciful to other people, he forgives us, cancels it all out. So what I'm saying is, stand firm in your faith. Trust Jesus no matter what comes your way, because you are loved. No one is perfect. No one. There's not one single person on this planet who's perfect. So let's stop throwing stones. Let's stop judging people by the cover of a magazine or a newspaper. And let's start just treating them the way that Jesus treats us. Forgiven, loved. And then let's just go out there and be confident. Nothing can stand in the way of his love. No one can throw any stones at you because you are loved. And when you believe in Jesus, you're totally forgiven of everything. He stands up there fighting for you in heaven and fighting for you on earth. Otherwise, what's the point of him coming to earth and dying on the cross for you? It makes his whole sacrifice totally irrelevant. And when we stop believing that we're not perfect because of what Jesus did for us, then what's the point of him going to the cross and suffering all those things? No, he's risen again. We can trust him. Trust him with your reputation. Trust him with your life. And ignore all those newspapers throwing stones at innocent people, trying to get their quick money worth. I'm not saying every newspaper, but yeah, if we stop throwing stones and we trust Jesus, okay, that he's the one who makes everything right. He's the one true judge. He knows everything. He knows whether we're faking it until we make it. He knows whether we're scared. He knows whether we've done bad things, whether we've had bad things done to us. He's the one who just makes it all right. So let's just, stand firm. Trust in Jesus. Okay, Metaverse Family Pack, that's my rant over. Love you lots. Peace. Stay strong.